Hey everybody, Qroo here. Welcome to the channel. Before I get started on this video, I just want to point out we just hit 50,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for that. I know that's a lot for some channels and not a lot for other channels, but the thing that makes that milestone unusual is that 24,000 of those subscribers came in the last 90 days alone. And I've had this channel since 2015. It's just been basically sitting here like just an old dead dog on the highway until very recently when, for some strange reason, the YouTube algorithm said, hey, I'm going to show your channel to other people. So thank you very much for watching the videos and for subscribing. And a very special thanks to those of you who have actually donated through Super Thanks or through the Buy Me a Coffee. I actually just added Buy Me a Coffee today because people were asking, hey, Paul, is there any way to send you money? And I'm like, well, not really. So I added that. But again, there's no obligation to do that, but a special thanks to those people who actually do. All right, so that's enough of the thanks. This is not the Academy Awards. Let's move on to what this video is about. Yesterday, I published a video about how to respond when someone asks you how your food is. If you missed that one, you can check it out after this video. In that video, I included several sample sentences, but one in particular seemed to catch the eye of several viewers. And it was in response to this question. ¿Qué tal el pollo? How's the chicken? Está bueno, pero la salsa que le pusieron es salada. All of the viewers are asking me the same thing. Why is there a ley in there? I figured some other viewers may have the same question and maybe they just haven't gotten around to writing in the comments or they figure I don't read those. I do try to read them, I just don't always have a lot of time. Anyway, that's why I decided to do a quick video about the presence of that ley in there. All right, so here it is. Ley is an indirect object pronoun referring to, in this case, the chicken. It's commonly used with the verb poner, which means to put, when you're talking about food and drinks, and it means like in it or on it. So, la salsa que le pusieron means the sauce that they put on it. Me gusta la bebida. ¿Qué le pusiste? I like the drink. What did you put in it? Le puse champaña y un poquito de jugo de toronja. I put champagne in it and just a little bit of grapefruit juice. That's actually how my wife prefers her mimosas, with grapefruit juice, which I think makes them too tart, but you know. To each his own, right? The Spanish verb poner, to put, is a super useful verb you use all the time, so chances are you already know it. If you have a word list and you want to include like how to use it with food and drinks, things like that, sometimes people find it helpful to go ahead and include le somehow. Like the word list may say it just like it is on the screen, poner with the le in parentheses, and then say with food and drinks. Just to remind you that you want to use that le when you're using the verb poner in this context. No puedo comer el pollo porque le ponen tomate y soy alérgico. I can't eat the chicken because they put tomato in it and I'm allergic. Take a look at that part, porque le ponen tomate, because they put tomatoes in it. A lot of times we're going to say in restaurants, they put something in there, whoever they are. So that sentence is a little complex for me to show you something that I want to. So I'm going to give you a simpler sentence so I can demonstrate something. And here it is. Le puse sal a la sopa. I put salt in the soup. But literally, I put salt to the soup, right? You have that a la sopa, to the soup. If you're not familiar with redundant pronouns in Spanish or the redundant le, this sentence may look a little off because you have le, which means like to it, right? So le puse sal, if I stopped right there, would mean, okay, I put salt in it or to it, right? Like in it. That makes sense. But then I added a la sopa, like to the soup, but I kept the le. So it's like saying to it, I put the salt to the soup. Yeah, it doesn't translate well in English. It's called the redundant le. I did 2 videos recently explaining direct and indirect object pronouns, where this extra le shows up. And I'm going to put links to those in the description section of this video. So, hey, looks like you got a lot of video binge watching to do today. If you like to be bossy in the kitchen, you can also use this with the command form, known as the imperative in Spanish. Ponle más habanero. Put more habanero in it. But if we add what it is, that le is probably still going to be there. Sometimes not, but most of the time people are going to like it better in there. Ponle más habanero a la salsa. Put more habanero in the sauce. My wife puts habanero in everything. I mean, she really likes it spicy. So if there's already too much habanero going in there, you might want to add, no le pongas más habanero. don't put any more habanero in there. If you're not familiar with the command form and how it changes, you know, in an affirmative statement and in a negative statement, I don't currently have anything to help you on the channel, but I'm gonna write that down because that is a really good video idea. But I'm sure you can find it. Just, you know, look for YouTube Spanish imperative. You'll find it. All right. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you found it informative. If you did, do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. Also, all of those other videos I mentioned throughout this video that can help you learn certain aspects of other things you didn't understand today, those are all going to be in the description section of the video. So, well, that's it for today. Until next time, hasta luego.